Okay. Go.
Oh, me? Yeah.
Okay.
When I was in like 3rd grade, I had this fat ass crush on a girl. She was like really pretty and smart and yeah.
Oh my god.
And
Oh my god.
so I texted her about my feelings. That was a big fucking mistake because she rejected my ass. The worst part about it, I confessed to her on Roblox.
On Roblox?
On
Yeah.
Roblox?
Yes!
On Roblox? Is that your story?
Yes, that was my
Which one?
story.
That was your
Oh my
story? Can you say porn? Or will you get like demonetized? So basically, this is my first time discovering what porn was. I was 6 years old, right? And
What?
listen to me.
Okay,
So
okay.
basically, my mom and my sister wanted to have little Netflix, and they didn't know what the kids section was, so they gave me the adult section of Netflix. And back then, Netflix was hardcore. They had a lot of sexual things, and they gave me the iPad, they gave me the Netflix, and I was watching movies. I clicked on this LGBTQ movie. It was lesbian porn.
Oh.
The two girls took their
What
clothes
show
off
was it?
and started what? All I know is that like the two girls, it was like a small girl and like a tall girl, and like they took their clothes off and went in the tub and started rolling.
Whoa.
Was it like
What?
Sims 4?
Then they like started touching each other, and then it, I don't remember anything else.
I'm
I
glad you
don't
don't
remember
remember
anything
anything else because I don't want to hear any more
Oh,
details.
I also remember that there was like a cupid that like shot a bow and arrow in her chest, and then
I'm telling you,
I
Sims
wrote,
4.
Mija.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Oh my god.
Okay. There was like a time where I went to my playroom and I got my Monster High dolls and tried recreating it. And my mom looked on me and took my iPad away for like a week.
Oh, okay, it's my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like before I say this, I need to like assure you guys that I'm mixed. Okay.
Oh,
Like, we all know that.
We get it, we get it, we get it.
So when I was younger, right? I think I was like 6, right?
Yeah.
I lived in like an apartment complex, and me and my mom were walking in, and there's these group of black guys. Okay, this is important to the story. They were black, and they were like far away from the entrance, but like not so far away that I could could see them, you know. And then the only black dude I knew was my dad. So I thought that every black dude was my dad. So I called out to the group of black men just sitting on the bench. Hi, daddy.
Those men.
And they whipped their head around so fast. Mom had to clarify that I was just like a little kid and I didn't know what I was talking about. And then I went inside my house and I saw my dad sleeping on the couch and I was like, how'd you get from over there to over here?
Alright, so this was back when I was in like 2nd grade, and my brother at the time was in 7th grade, and he had a girlfriend at the time, but they broke up.
Oh man.
But the thing is that I used to be obsessed with her. And we would play like Minecraft every time she came over. And I was really upset that we couldn't play Minecraft. And I wanted to text her on my brother's phone and like talk to her after their breakup. But my brother went to go hang out with some friends. And I was so upset that I wasn't able to talk to her. So I sat by the front door and waited until he got home so I could text her.
Oh my goodness.
Worst part is that she wouldn't answer the text.
She did not want nothing to do with you. She secretly hated Minecraft.
Yeah, so in 2nd grade, I went to the bathroom and I just wanted to take a pic. Instead of focusing where I'm pissed, I decided to look up and just hope for the fucking best. Alright,
Wait,
so
what?
after I
We're just like experimenting.
Yes.
Oh my god.
well, after I finished,
Oh my God.
pissing, I looked down and it's all over the toilet seat and my pants. It's all over my fucking pants.
Oh my god.
not like all over, but around my like crotch and thighs. I walked out of the bathroom thinking maybe nobody will know. Maybe they'll think it's just water. Yeah,
Clean it up.
Somebody know I fucked my pants.
You didn't clean
Of
it
course
up.
they did.
Alright, so I had to get new pants and underwear from the fucking office. And I always look down when I'm pissing now.
Oh my god.
Oh
what
my
the
God.
heck? Maybe you should try again sometime.
Oh, wait. Okay, so can I say something else?
Sure.
Yeah, so one time, this isn't like an embarrassing story, but it's something that happened in my elementary school. Basically, there was just like this one fat, long, singular piece of shit in the sink.
Oh my god.
it was one long, singular shit. It was one long, singular shit.
How do you get the capability to do that? Like, just to climb up on the
Was it
sink
in
and
the
then
boys'
do it.
bathroom? Was it in the boys'
Yeah,
bathroom?
yes. Yeah.
He probably took his pants off, climbed on top of the sink, and just stood
His
there.
balls were hitting the sink too.
Do you think that you just couldn't make it and you just had to do it in the sink?
I mean, anything's better than taking the in the school bathroom.
Oh my gosh. I think it's worse to take one in the school sink.
Bro, he must have checked every stall to see if nobody's there.
Bro, his balls probably touched the sink.
Had an LPS phase. It was like these little
Oh, no.
toys called Littlest Pet Shop, right? And me and my cousin loved playing with them together. Whenever I would go sleep over at my grandma's house, or I would just stay over for like a while, I would see her there. There was one time that we went to her house instead because my grandma's house and my cousin's house, they're like blocks away from each other. So I went to her house and she had like a bunch of LPSs there, and I was so jealous. I was like, I want an LPS, and I saw like this kitty one. It was like I don't know. I saw like this kitty one. I saw like this poodle one, and it was like there was a butterfly one too. My mom came to pick me up from my cousin's house. I got those 3 LPSs and stuffed them in my underwear.
Oh, in your underwear?
I stuffed them in my underwear, then took them home.
Oh my god.
You just fucking like.
Did she ever find out?
No, I told my mom, and my mom made me go back and give it back to her. So she had my underwear LPS.
Oh my god.
No, but that didn't stop me. Whenever she would come to my house and give me LPS, I would just tell her that I lost them, but I would actually keep them.
Oh my gosh.
You have them in your underwear still?
No!
Oh my god.
You want to check?
No.
Okay, Peach,
Let's
it's your turn.
Okay, so this one, I feel like this is something that I should have left in the past, but I'm gonna tell that to the internet now.
Oh.
Oh no.
So basically, you guys know how like I downloaded Discord in 2016, right?
Uh-huh.
Mind you, I
Yeah.
was like 8 at this time, right?
Mhm.
I did not know what a depression was, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
So, in like 2017, I was like feeling, a little bit attention seeking, right?
Oh no.
Oh no.
So
Does it end well? Is it gonna end well?
Did you listen to XXX Tentacion?
Oh no. I changed my profile picture to like this depressed anime
Oh,
girl
God.
in the rain. And my name was depressed weird Eliza.
Girl.
Please.
Oh my god.
Hey, Peach, can I say something? Can I say something? I'm gonna need you to please never tell me that story again.
Are you guys ready for my story?
I don't
Here,
think so,
wait,
because
Carl, you
you're
wanna
sounding
go
very suspicious.
So, if you know me pretty well, I am in a lot of fandoms, and I am into a lot of games like Sonic and Mario and Undertale and all that stuff. And I don't know if you would really count this as like a fandom, but when I was like 6 or 7, I had a huge obsession with Peppa Pig.
Oh no!
So I remember
like in
I would
a pig
like
fandom or something.
Perfect.
my mom had like a desktop, and whenever she was at work and it was like during the summer, I would pull up like a compilation of Peppa Pig episodes and just binge watch them.
So
But then it gets worse because I started saying things in a British accent.
So
Oh,
you
God.
sat there for hours watching a British pig?
The first time I ever tried carrots was because of Peppa Pig.
Oh my god.
And basically there was this episode where Peppa Pig and her family went to that like rabbit family house and they were eating carrots. And I was like, oh, I've never tried a carrot before. I want to go try one. So I went to my kitchen and I asked my grandma to give me a carrot. And she gave me one and I ate it. And it was disgusting.
Did he spit it out?
What?
Yeah, I spit it out. And I
You think
haven't liked
carrots are
carrots since.
disgusting?
Yeah, I don't like carrots.
You don't like
Carrots
carrots?
are delicious.
I think carrots are alright. Like,
There's no flavor.
Bro, I be eating
Dying.
that I be
Fire.
devouring that
Oh,
Oh, baby carrot.
oh my gosh, no, wait, I have another story. This is
Okay.
like really okay. So I think this was in between the last 5 years, because I remember like I was in my old house. So I used to freeze strawberries, right? Because I thought that they tasted better frozen. But one time I was on FaceTime with one of my friends, and I was eating a frozen strawberry, and I think I almost broke my tooth while I was on FaceTime with my friend, because I left the strawberries like in the freezer for too long, so they were so hard to like. Whenever I tried to bite into, like I bit into it, and I heard a crack, and I was just like, oh.
You're off into the abyss. Oh.
Okay. I have one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, shut up! Okay, so basically, when I was in kindergarten, me and Peach were in the same kindergarten class. I don't think she remembers this, but I remember this. So basically, I used to have like, you know those pointy teeth that you have in the front of your like
Canines?
yeah,
Yeah.
canine? Those mine were sharp as and that's they were sharp. They were sharp, and I used to pretend that I was a werewolf to scare my classmates.
Stop.
And there was this one girl. Who started screaming because I scared her too badly because she just came out of the bathroom and I jumped at her.
Did she
And
have black hair and glasses?
no, she had curly hair and she used to eat pencils. Do you remember her?
Eight pencils!
Yeah. And she told the teacher, and I sat down and I pretended like as if she was crazy. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. She was like, she kept looking at me and she was crying. She was like, no, please, take her out of the class.
Fuck, did
She's
you
like-
homicide this little ass girl?
She's literally pleading for her life because of you. This was also in 2nd grade. And my actual like drawing hobby started around 1st and 2nd grade. And I used to draw the things that I liked. And one of my other obsessions in 2nd grade was My Little Pony. And recently I had figured out that people would wear like ears with like a headband, and then they would have like an attachment with like a tail. And I thought that was so cool.
Oh,
So I made my own.
Oh god.
And no, this is literally the worst control I've ever made. So I made that morning. I made 2 ears. I colored it in, and I cut it out.
Oh no.
I taped it to my hair,
Oh,
and then I made a tail, and then I taped it to my pants, and I went to school like that.
no, you did not.
Oh
my
God.
God damn.
Wait, okay, this one's really quick. It's a Turtles like story about a werewolf. Like it reminded me because I
Oh,
did
no.
a similar thing to this black-haired girl with glasses, except I used to pretend that I was a vampire. And technically she started it, not me, because she was calling me a vampire, and I just went along with it.
Oh my god.
She would like. I distinctly remember we were in front of like a mirror, and I was looking at like my teeth, and she said, "Your teeth are so sharp. You're like a vampire." Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
And I was just like, "Yeah, I am one." I don't
Oh my god, I have another one. This is like, yeah, 4th grade. One of my friends I used to be really, really good friends with had an obsession with fairies. And
Oh,
knowing
God.
me, I grew an obsession with fairies. And basically, we got... So, our friend group, we were all... It wasn't called this, but we were like a big fairy squad. And everybody was like a distinct fairy with specific powers. My powers is that I had the powers of the sun. And there's 2 things that go along with this. So the first one, I remember we were all out at recess. So there was a big track at our elementary school, and I was like further away from the school on the track. And the sun was behind a cloud. And you know when like the sun is behind a cloud, it gets like a little bit darker outside, and then when it comes out, it's like a lot lighter. So I was standing there, and I was pretending that I was like channeling my energy, and I was like powering up myself. And conveniently, the sun was behind the cloud, and when I was like channeling my energy, it came out of the clouds, so it got brighter outside, and I thought I made it brighter outside. So I started freaking out, and I was running towards my friends, and I was like, guys, get my powers work! So the second part of the story is that we also apparently had a strong connection with the Tooth Fairy, and we would send her letters to Fairyland.
Oh god.
And my friend that started all of this was talking about how the Tooth Fairy wanted to invite us to the Fairyland, and I was super stoked about it, but I was very impatient. So I grabbed my pillowcase from my bed, and I took my pillow out of it, and I started packing my stuff to go to the Fairyland.
So
and I remember distinctly, I swung it over my shoulder, and I started walking out the front door, and my mom was there, and she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm going to Fairyland to see the Tooth Fairy. And she's like, what do you mean?
Oh my god. Alright, I got to listen. So, I think this is like third grade. Okay, so I went to this classroom. I don't know, it was for like smart kids and stuff. I won an award, and I got to be invited to that class. Yeah, we had like a little dance party and stuff. And I decided I knew how to fucking moonwalk back then, so I decided to moonwalk. And the teacher was like, "Oh, you should teach that to the kids tomorrow." And so I was like, "Yeah, I want to teach everybody how to walk." So the day after, we went to the auditorium, and I taught them how to moonwalk.
Did they like it?
Don't ask.
So, we didn't record a proper ending to this, so this is the outro. Thank you for watching and sitting through this whole thing with me and my friends. It was a really fun project idea that I wanted to do. And I'm not sure when part 2 is coming out. I am going to say, though, is that part 2 will be in the making as soon as this video comes out. So stay tuned for that. We're going to have like new faces and new stories and all that stuff. And it's going to be really exciting. This took me a long time, so I'd really appreciate it if you gave the video some love, because it would really mean a lot to me. Yeah, so please subscribe. I can post other things like speed paints and all that stuff, talking about my OCs and stories. And yeah, so thank you for watching.